Now you've heard about an hour and a half of advocacy for the Equal Rights Amendment, but I note that you didn't hear about one single law, federal or state, that discriminates against women that this amendment will remedy. I note that you didn't hear a single benefit that women will get out of the Equal Rights Amendment. This thing was debated for 10 years, from 1972 to 1982, and it was rejected by 15 states outright and 5 more that rescinded and changed their minds. And I think the main reason it was rescinded and rejected was that it's a fraud. The Equal Rights Amendment does not say whether it's the sex you are or the sex you do. We leave all those decisions up to the judges. What it will do is to make all of our laws sex neutral. Now, we have the matter of the draft. Now, nobody denies that if you have strict scrutiny, you're going to have women not only subject to the draft when and if there is a draft, but also subject to combat. We know women are exempted from infantry combat in submarines today. Those differentials are there. Now, a very powerful Democrat today, Congressman Charlie Rangel, has got his bill to reinstate the draft. And of course it is sex neutral. I'm going to do everything I can to prevent his bill from passing. But if it passed, there is no question about the effect of ERA. It would treat women exactly the same as men, and women do not want to be treated the same as men in the military and in combat. It's going to have no effect on the Constitution itself, because the Constitution is already sex neutral. The Constitution does not say men are created equal. That's in the Declaration of Independence. Fortunately, you are not amending the Declaration of Independence. We're talking about the Constitution. And the Constitution uses exclusively sex-neutral terms. We the people, citizen, resident, inhabitant, president, ambassador, representative. Women have every constitutional right that men have. And among the words that would have to be deleted from the federal code are husband and wife. Now that is a direct attack on the Defense of Marriage Act, DOMA, which says that marriage is the union of a man and a woman as husband and wife. That it would wipe out laws against prostitution and the laws against bigamy. That it would reduce the age to 12. And she even goes after Mother's Day, because that would be sex discriminatory. It would, in the matter of marriage, it would open up the courts for all kinds of litigation by the gay rights movement, which is working very hard on every type of judge they can find to give them whatever they will have. Again, the Equal Rights Amendment says you can't discriminate on account of sex, and that is what you're talking about. If you deny a marriage license to a man and a man, you have discriminated on account of sex. And all the highest legal authorities from Harvard and Yale have all said that the Equal Rights Amendment would okay same-sex marriage. On the matter of abortion, we know that the New Mexico case is very clear. The argument of the feminists is abortion is something that happens only to women. Therefore, if you deny any rights or any funding by an abortion, you have discriminated on account of sex within the meaning of the Equal Rights Amendment. This country wisely rejected it after long debate, and I think what it comes down to is how would the judges interpret it. And we have no confidence. You ask for assurance of what the judges are going to do. We don't know what they're going to do. But in any event, I think the country made a very good decision in voting it down in a 10-year battle that went on all across the country, and I hope that we can leave it decently buried.